Hello, everybody. How are you? Here we are again to have a good chat about a very interesting topic. Today, we will discuss how to create an effective action plan. What's this? What do we use this for? So, an effective action plan. It is always an organized work to complete an achievement. Of course, we always want to work, we always want to do different things, study, even for pleasure. I mean, a trip. How can we get money? How can we get tickets? How can we organize all the places that we want to visit? Is at our head, right? So, how to create an effective plan? Here we will talk about steps and what do we need to get a good action plan. We will start talking about first, know what you want to do. Of course, to make a plan, what is this plan for? So, know what you want to do. Of course, in second place, some people say that working backwards from the end goal. That's a good way to do it. Maybe to identify your goal and then list everything you need to do to accomplish it, right? And what is to make goals? Talk about smart goals. What is a smart goal? Yeah, that's important. We will learn what is that today. Of course, we must be specific and realistic in our planning to think about real stuff. What can we do for real? Not just in our head, not just using our imagination, right? Thinking about what we want to do, how we're gonna do it. So if we do that, we have to talk, of course, about the schedules, about time. So if we talk about the schedules and time, we must work in setting measurable milestones. What is that? What is a milestone? We will discuss that in a few minutes. So then, another tip and something that we will discuss is to break large tasks into smaller ones. Some chunks that may be easier to manage, right? So that's important. Big work into small work, in other words, right? What things that we can cut in pieces and try to do them easily, okay? And what about a scheduled list? This is interesting. A lot of people use this. They write their list, they check a calendar, and they make a list, writing dates, setting goals, setting any kind of work they have to do. And it may be for a week, it may be for 2 weeks, it may be for a whole month, a complete year. So that's very interesting, and we will work on that. Yes. Then timelines, it's very important to work on that. So in the old days for me, when I was younger, I used to work with timelines, but I always used to do things in the last minute. I leave things for the last minute. Then I realize that it didn't work so well, at least for me. Some people can do it. Some other people need different uh, organization. So, in my case, for me, working timelines I'm trying to do at the last minute or solving problems at the last minute doesn't work for me. But well, what can you tell me? Tell me about your experiences. It's beautiful. What I like about our sessions is that we can discuss and talk about our experiences and things that we do to get our goals in this case. Mhm. Then create a visual representation. A lot of people do this. Some people has a board. Some people use different objects like post-its, stuff like that, to organize their calendars, their activities, some schoolwork, maybe. Or, for example, I have in the back a board, and that one is my organizer. I always use it to organize my activities during the week. If I have the opportunity to organize a whole month, I do it and I always write it over there. So that's important and that's beautiful. Then mark things off as you go. When we work on this, remember calendars or we make a list of activities. As soon as we get them, we can cross them out, we can check them. A check mark is always useful in those cases. If it's a calendar, maybe you can cross it. Yeah, different styles. People do it in different ways. So, very important. In that way, we don't have to work twice and repeat activities. Yes? Then, another useful tip is to keep a record of everything. When we write all the things that we do, when we take maybe pictures, that's today we have different tools to do that, to keep a record. Yeah, of course, as always, we can write, but nowadays even voice message in our cell phones, we can use that. We have many options today. Yes, and um, don't stop until you have reached your final goal. Sometimes uh, we get in a hurry or we get tired and we stop doing what we do. Of course, that's why at the beginning, some of the tips are about taking long time activities into short activities. Hard work, cut it in pieces and do it in small chunks. In that way, we don't get tired. Yes? So, these are just some of the tips that we will discuss today on how to create an effective action plan. Remember, it may work for our job, it may work for school projects. So please join us to this beautiful conversation. Please remember to like our channel, our YouTube channel. I'm Edgar Jimenez, and we are about to start how to create an effective action plan. Okay, so